Hey there, welcome back to SAP with Veena. So today I just want to brief a few updates on SAP certification, which would be applicable from 2026 in full scale. There are a lot of changes over here. So first of all, if let's understand the kind of subscriptions what we have over here. So now I have options like SAP certification exam 1 attempt, 2 attempts, 6 attempts, and SAP Learning Hub subscription. So if you're opting for 1 attempt, of course, you will have an option of writing one module exam. The validity will be for 12 months from the date of subscription. The cost would be 233 USD. Of course, you can change the region specifically and check what could be the examination fee applicable in your region. But dollar wise, if you look at the price would be $233, and of course you're again going to get 1 attempt over here. And if you talk about 2 attempts, you will have 2 attempts. Either you can go in for one module, you're going to attempt it twice, or you can do 2 different modules. Again, this would come with 12 months of validity. 276 USD is the cost, and along with the 2 attempts here, you're also getting 10 hours of practice hours. The third option what we have is SAP certification with 6 attempts. This again would come with 12 months validity, and 583 USD is the cost, and of course 6 attempts. And we have SAP Learning Hub. We would come to that a bit later. Now, coming to the pattern, now you've understood these three options of buying the examination, what we have been seeing earlier as well. Now, SAP is going in for a practical related exam also, but we are quite not sure what modules will they be going in for practicals. But as of now, we understand that SAP BTP is already on this new pattern. So it's not clearly confirmed by SAP officially that all modules will go in for scenario based, or is it like system based, all that. So it would be anything when you log in, when you try to schedule your exam, that's when you will know whether it is system based or scenario based options you have for your particular module. Now, earlier we never had this expiry of your certification. It was taken as lifetime validity. Now, SAP is also coming up with a validity of 1 year for your certification. So if you're going in for not buying the SAP Learning Hub, you would want to go with only 1 attempt, 2 or 6 attempt options. Then after a year, when your SAP certification is going to be expired, you need to retake the exam completely from end to end. I mean, it will be a re-attempt of your examination for you to, you need to get recertified all again. Because here, if you're going in for these without having SAP Learning Hub subscription, then you would not have the option of stay certified. Now, stay certified is an option which is available only with SAP Learning Hub, wherein when you need to renew your certification, you don't have to go in for the complete retake of the exam. Here it will be like short quizzes, which will be available for you, which you can take for any unlimited attempts. But you need to finish that prior to your expiration of your SAP certification. So this is one of the biggest drawback of going in for just the attempts and not going in for SAP Learning Hub access. So stay certified option will not be available in any of these three. And once you cross that 1 year mark, then to retain your certification, you need to attempt the certification all again. Now, the last option what we have is SAP Learning Hub subscription, which would come at 1464 USD. This also will be valid for 1 year, and this comes with 4 attempts. So here, in addition to the items what you're having, you will also get access to the expert-led live sessions, which will cover deep dive preparations that is required for you. And you will also have access to hands-on practice systems, wherein you can actually do all your hands-on. And you will also have learning analytics capabilities to support individual or the team management. So, in addition to 4 items, this is what you're going to get. And of course, stay certified is included over here. So, upon completion of an year, you can go in for stay certified, wherein you just have to take some small quiz upon which you can retain your certification, and you don't have to go in for the complete process of retaking it. So this is the advantage what your learning hub subscription will bring to you. Now, talking about the pattern of the exam here, system based, scenario based, and proof of practical skills. Now, system based is, we all know that the conceptual based examination pattern which we've all been taking so far. Scenario based is 100% practicals. So here what we understand as of now is you will have 2 hours of time for scenario based exam, wherein you will be given 2 hours of time. In between, if you want to take certain break, you can, but you cannot pause the clock. It would keep ticking. And also, the biggest change with this is that you will have open book exam, wherein you will not be proctored. Since it's an open book exam, there is no proctor to this practical examination which you're going to do online. And also here, since it's a open book exam, you are permitted to use SAP resources like SAP Help Portal or SAP Learning Site, and even SAP Joule, which I have just briefed in my previous video on what is it all about. So these are all the avenues which you have, which you can refer to complete your examination on the practicals. So if you are unable to complete within this 2 hours of assessment time, it's like you have not completed your complete assessment totally. So you need to ensure that you are going to complete the scenario based exam within that 2 hours of time. Now, system based, it's just an assumption that maybe they have retained 3 hours of uh, the time pattern, what we already have. And then we have proof of practical skills. Now, whenever you log in, and depending on the course code, what you want to attempt your exam on, when you click on schedule exam, that's when you will get to know whether it is system based, scenario based, or proof of practical skills. Now, if there are certain modules which is going with proof of practicals, then to schedule the exam, you need to finish certain hands on testing to prove your practical skills, which is required as bare minimum. So you need to ensure that you complete all the hands-on testings as prescribed by SAP, which may be the prerequisite for you to go ahead with proof of practical skills pattern of the exam. So as of now, we are not sure what modules are on proof of practical skills, or what modules are on scenario based, what modules are on system based. That you can know when you log in. Depending on the course code, when you click on schedule exam, that is when you're going to get to know about all this. And pertaining to the percentage for clearing, as we all know how SAP certification works, there is no clear cut uniform percentage for every module. It all depends. So, module wise, we have varied percentage for passing. And as of now, since it's a new pattern, we are not aware of what is the examination clearance percentage. That you would know when you actually sit for the exam, and it will be shown to you on the screen. Yes, so this is all about the SAP certification details, what you were supposed to know. Any queries, comments are welcome, and I'll be more happy to assist you with all your queries. Stay connected, stay tuned, stay committed. We'll see you in the next video.